knocked away by Matumbo, but into the hands of Peterson. Antonio Davis.
Stomp your feet, everybody, from Philadelphia. 76ers, clap your hands, everybody, from Philadelphia. 76ers, stomp your feet, everybody, from Philadelphia. 76ers, clap your hands, everybody, from Philadelphia. 76ers, stomp your feet, everybody.
Welcome back to East Leaf Sixers. We got the whole crew. We got the whole crew and a W. Bars.
Bars.
You're not going back.
Bars.
You're not going back to Brooklyn with that nut ass smirk on your face.
Facts. Facts.
So,
I just want to say one thing before we get started, and that is my bold prediction came true. 49 rebounds. 49!
hold up. I got to add on to that 49 rebounds. I don't know.
I
if
know
you
exactly what you're about to say.
looked. I don't know if you looked. I
That
don't
bench.
know if you looked, Mrs. Jenny from the block. But they grabbed 20.
Offensive.
20 offensive rebounds.
So
Outstanding.
I think we can make one conclusion from tonight's game, and that is the Nets actually stink.
Oh, facts. Facts.
I think that's the one thing we weren't taking into account in pregame is that
Right?
no, seriously, they're notoriously a bad defensive team. They can't stop nothing. They just
Right.
have firepower in Kyrie and Kevin Durant, great shooters, and Joe Harris and Seth Curry. But we really didn't take into account that they have been a bottom tier defensive team the last 3 years.
Hold up. So I got an important question to ask you, but I want you to answer this, BG. I want you to answer this. Because the Brooklyn Nets just came into Philadelphia, played Tobias Harris and the Delaware Bluecoats. So who lost the trade? Answer me. I need
What
answers.
all the announcers could talk about was
Who lost the trade?
Was
Can I
that
get an
food?
answer? Come
all
on,
they
BG.
cared about. 11 points, 11 rebounds.
Listen, man.
You know what I mean?
Speaking of the blue coats, or lack thereof, or Jose said, let me read out some stats for y'all. Starting with the MVP of he was a former blue coat, Paul Rizza, 19 points, 10 rebounds,
He had
31.
21 points at the
21.
Or
okay.
Stan Van
I'm on
Gundy caught
CSN.
him.
It's not
no, he had 19. He had 19.
19. Okay. D'Anthony Melton, 22 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds. He had about 4 to 5 3-pointers. Shake Milton is back. Shake Milton is back, and we need him. We need it.
I'm just saying, you know your boy Paul Reed shot 80%, right?
Facts.
You know that, right?
All he needed was the opportunity, man. Get this.
No,
man
this game,
some
you know what this game right here does? This game right here just proves that Doc Rivers sucks.
No, it doesn't.
As a
I'm not
coach.
going to let you do that. I'm not going to
Yes,
let
it
you do
does.
that. It
Yes,
proves
it
the
does.
total
Bro,
opposite.
he's been putting ball and chains on the majority of these dudes all season. So you want to sit here and praise him because he had to play the cards that he was dealt with the injuries that we got. So please don't praise him because he had no choice to play these players. And look at the performance that we got from the guys that don't never get sick. So please spare me with that. Let me duck before you hit me with some more bullshit.
Absolutely.
Okay.
But we're not going to be remiss that it's over 90 minutes and players missing off this team right now. Those players usually get the minutes. These guys are not going to get 25, 22 minutes like they did tonight. It's not going to happen. So they had the opportunity because the guys that normally get heavy minutes have been out. Now, the question is, can they perform with 15 to 16 minutes? That takes skill, and we've yet to see that. So
I honestly thought after the second half they were going to fizzle out. I was honestly thinking there's no way that
Shout
our
out to
bench is
Doc.
going to be able to carry this for the whole game, for 4 whole quarters. So, kudos to them, man. I am impressed. And also I am I'm impressed by that effort tonight. The hustle. Man, I'm not gonna get down on the things that,
Hell no.
the things that happened, but everything else looked good. It did. And even that guy, we can give him 2 points for that one steal he got.
She
Even
won't
if he
even say
didn't
his.
actually
You're gonna
make
give him
it.
some points, Jen. You're gonna give him some points for
I'm
that.
gonna give him 2 points for that steal that ended up in a D Melton bucket.
You know it's
I'm
bad.
so happy about this win. I'm not even gonna talk about 0 for 6. I'm not even gonna
No,
talk
we
about it. No,
We
I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm not
go
gonna talk. I'm not gonna talk
But
about it.
Jose, I'm gonna tip in a little bit for you a little bit. You know it's bad when the national media announcers come out and say that you've been struggling and you haven't scored a point in 4 games. It's bad because they don't follow
Here's the thing.
like
Here's
we
the
do
thing. Man can't shoot to save his life.
at all.
No,
All right.
no.
So if you were
Definitely
brought
not.
here to do everything but score, then don't shoot.
Right.
And let some of the other guys that were playing pretty
Look at
good.
the comment though. Look at the comment
Shoot
I
the
just put on
ball.
the
Pull
screen
it up.
though. I agree that 0 and 30 minutes every night sucks, but that stat right there means
He
something.
does harass
That's
some
that-
people. I'll give you that.
It does mean something. I'm not
It
saying
does.
I'm happy with the 0, that I'm satisfied with the zeros. I'm not satisfied with that. But we can't deny, man, that man go out there and put his nose in these star players' faces and make it hard on them. He make it hard on them.
I mean, how hard did he make it on Durant? Durant, he shot 69% tonight.
I mean,
That
It's
man
Kevin Durant. We're
cannot
talking
be
about
stopped.
possibly the
That
best player in the
man
world. There's no
And he
stopping
also-
Durant.
miss.
You make
He
it
can't
difficult for
miss.
Durant. You don't stop Durant.
You only
You
Even
don't
if
stop
you
Durant.
Make it difficult, he
Jose,
still
you don't
somehow
stop that guy.
scores.
Yeah.
He's the best scorer in NBA. You don't stop him. You make it
Yeah.
difficult for him. You make him know that you're there. You make him feel you. That's all you can do. Nobody's stopping Kevin Durant.
Well, Kevin Durant sure as hell felt Bang Bang Yang tonight, because Bang Bang Yang was not backing down.
Bang
Nobody.
Bang Yang
By
was
no
on a
stretch of the
mission.
means.
Can we have a moment of silence for Niang getting totally fouled and the refs just ignoring it and giving him a friggin' flagrant?
What bitch ass 25 when he did that flop? Oh, y'all
First,
seen that
he
too?
pushed Niang.
And
Niang
grab
just
his
did a
arm. It was a veteran
That's-
move.
That's but that's basketball. The
It's a
retaliation is always
Always
the
it's
it's
always
always
seen.
seen.
So you basically got to get smacked and turn the other cheek. And he got caught. That's
I'm
it.
glad he got figuring. Frick that guy. I'm sorry.
Niang was in their heads. I don't care what anybody
Big
says.
time.
Yes, he was. Niang was no minivan tonight.
You seen him lay up Durant and then stare right in his face. Durant started laughing.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Yeah.
Come on, Michael. Come on, Michael. Stop it. Stop.
What Michael
Stop.
talking about?
Stop.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Stop.
It's a
Stop.
joke.
It's
It's a joke, but still.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
obviously
must be
joking.
I'm not even gonna even advertise this comment because you must be trolling, man. Stop it.
He
Niang
put
was like a
LMAO. He's
Humvee
trolling.
tonight. He was like driving over people.
She said he was a
Do
Humvee.
you know what type of fortitude it takes as a team to have all of your best players out sitting on the bench? Nobody had us winning. Even at halftime, Charles Barkley came out and said, I still don't got Philadelphia winning. And to put on a performance like that tonight was admirable, man.
I mean, listen, bro. At the end of the day, bro, we didn't win a championship here. All right, it was a
No.
revenge. This
Solid win.
was an attitude win, a tension win over the 2-5 Philadelphia stuff. You know what I'm saying? And even still, people not giving us enough credit because they're talking about Joel was in the back of the locker room hiding from BS. All right, so I don't want to hear none of that. You know what I'm saying? I love what the young kids came out and did. You know what I'm saying? All the effort that they put in. I like the mind game they played with them because they did play some mind games. They ain't just went out there and played basketball. There was some mind games being played there. They were playing chess today.
Look, that the whole media had this whole narrative planned out about how Ben Simmons was going to dollar in the jar come out and destroy us, and that we were going to lose, and we didn't have anything. And guess what? We
Yeah,
went
and
out
Sim
there.
said they was gonna score 140. I screenshotted it.
We went out there and proved them all wrong, and then they still had to try to continue on with their narrative. It was all BS.
Most definitely.
But they did not. I did not hear the Sixers being applauded at all by those announcements. All I heard was he scored 11 and they got 11 assists. I don't care. That's a mediocre game in my book. That's a mediocre guy off the bench game.
I mean, we did a hell of a job taking care of the ball tonight. I think that was a big key. You know, creating takeaways.
That's what I said. That's what my key to the game was I know, and I'm only messing with you. I said it. They got limited turnovers, and that they did. They didn't have a turnover in the first quarter. That was remarkable. You know what I'm saying? They had very little at the half, and then they had single-digit turnovers tonight.
I piggybacked off your key. Remember, I stole your key after you said it. I said, "Damn, I agree with you." And I said, "We can't have over 9 turnovers." We had 9 on the dot.
Man.
We had 9 on the dot.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, I have to point out that Jenny from the Block's crush came out and lit it up from 3-point land. Yeah,
Pop that cork. Pop that cork.
He popped that cork right before you. Said, "Here you go, Jenny."
Everything.
I was watching him bring that ball up, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Every time he made that shot, he turned around, looked at the camera, and in his Forrest Gump voice, he said, "Jenny."
But listen, I'll tell you one thing, man. Everything happens for a reason, man. And, you know, it seems like Doc has been trying to find a rotation off the bench, find guys who could play with each other, man. I think he's going to figure that out in the next few games, man. These guys can't play tonight.
Again, though, Carl, he did.
Go ahead, disagree.
It's not that I disagree with you.
But go ahead.
He played the cards he was dealt.
Yeah,
absolutely. We've seen this before. When the big guys are out, he has to play people, and then when the big guys come back, he forgets. Famous line: "We're not about to have a B-ball Paul victory tour." Like, bro, he just proved that he belongs on the court, and then as soon as the starters come back, he forgets as if it didn't happen. We've seen this too many times.
Yeah, we've seen this too many times. It happened. Remember the COVID era last season? How many players had COVID, bro? At the same time, Toby was out, Embiid was out, Steph Curry was out, all with the COVID stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And what we saw, a bunch. This was before Harden came, so we can't say we had him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
Doc
if I'm not mistaken, we lost a few games in the beginning without the stars, and then we went on a tear. We was like on 6-game win streak with a bunch of nobodies. Are you serious? Come on, bro. We've seen this before, bro.
Let's just hope these guys, you know, force the issue with their play. You know, let's just hope. You know, I'm hoping he's seeing what we're seeing. And, you know, some of these guys play really well off each other. You know, they know how to play off the ball with each other. They're used to each other. The continuity is big. And actually, these guys have more continuity than the starters do, to be honest. So
Craig makes a good point.
Yeah. So I would hope. My hopes. Nobody knows what's in Doc's head.
Bro, listen, 20 offensive rebounds.
Bananas.
That don't happen all the time.
At all.
Not in this city, not in any city. That don't happen all the time.
No, we don't even be getting 40 team total rebounds. We got 20 offensive tonight. Is crazy.
I mean, Harold was going off tonight. Dreadman was going off in the beginning of the game. He brought the energy. You know,
they didn't play that much in the second half.
No, he didn't see that. Yeah, he didn't see the B-ball. Paul was just, listen, you got to feed the hot hand.
You got to
feed him.
He was 5 for 5 scoring. He was perfect from the field. He was hustling. He was all over the place. I would probably do the same thing.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
I think the flower lady just came around the corner.
Hey,
I seen her too, Jay. Hey, come over this way. Jen was looking for you, and this is our segment, Jen's Flowers.
It's not really my segment, but we'll make it whatever you want it to be.
Well, you can start off.
All right, I get to start off. I'm gonna give my flowers to a guy who I never give my flowers to. And
Furkan
that
Korkmaz.
guy, oh hell no.
I thought it too, BJ.
No, but maybe someday. I'm giving my flowers to Tobias Harris. I mean, I usually avoid him because he's just like Mr. Consistency, but tonight he stepped it up and he
I
came
kind of
out
want to
after that injury, and he was just in attack mode, man. He was in attack mode.
I'm sorry. I'm always gonna be critical on Tobias Harris. The payroll has a lot to do with it. You did exactly what you get paid to do. You're not getting my flowers, buddy. Get out of here. My flowers are gonna go to that guy.
I'm sorry, but I wasn't talking about you, Jose. I was talking about my damn flowers.
No. I was just saying.
Tobias.
I was thinking of giving them to him, but then I said to myself, no, I can't give you flowers for something you get paid to do. That's what I was trying to say. So my flowers gonna go to that man, the other man who started that was in the 20 range, DeAnthony Melton, because I didn't expect him to score 22 points tonight.
Most definitely. I'm elated, man. I'm gonna peek at this schedule real quick to see the next few games that we go ahead. Oh, the flowers. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Shut up, PG.
Man, you don't get to get flowers. You're just gonna look at the schedule.
I know. My mind is in dreamland right now with these Sixers right now tonight. I'm floating. Of course. Do I have to say his name?
Yes.
B-Ball Paul.
Mhm.
B-Ball Paul with the up and down minutes, the lack of consistency with his coach, the lack of trust from his coach, and he still comes out, bangs his fist on his chest as to say, I belong here tonight. I belong in the NBA. I belong right behind Joel Embiid. Give me minutes. He gets my flowers tonight. B-Ball Paul. BG?
Yeah, that's no surprise.
I know it's not.
It was a guy on the court tonight that played like he was from Philly. The way he attacked a guy that we hate. The way that he looked him in the eyes every time he dissed him. The way he looked at their best player when he was getting the bucket. George Niang acted like he was from Philly tonight. So I give him his George Niang.
Listen,
the role that PJ Tucker was brought to here to do is what George Niang did tonight. George Niang was what we expected from PJ Tucker when we signed PJ Tucker.
Yeah. I gotta agree with you right there. Yo, I love the play when he laid up Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
He threw that high off the backboard and made it. Oh my God. I jumped off my chair. I was like, yeah.
What made it amazing, it was right after a Durant bucket. So it was like an answer to Durant bucket.
Yeah. Man, but it was crazy. The stare downs in the beginning was funny, bro.
No,
I loved it.
I like this. Niang is our real goon.
Shout out to Bird.
Again,
Shout out to John Teller.
Tonight is exactly what we thought we were signing PJ Tucker to do. Exactly what Niang gave us is what we expected PJ Tucker to be for us.
I don't know what got under Niang's skin, but he was like, I ain't no minivan.
You know what? But I think he takes pride in that role on the team. We've seen it last year. We've seen it some this year. I think he takes pride of, standing up and, being the antagonizer, yelling at the bench, opposing bench, yelling at a player he stared down arguably one of the best players in the NBA, Kevin Durant, after laying him up. The ball's on this guy, man. The ball's on this guy. And, we needed that. We needed that tonight. So, yeah.
Listen, what I'm really excited about is that the team held it down, for all the hoopla and drama that this matchup created. And these guys, without Joel Embiid, they held the fort down. They, you know what I'm saying? We're in Philly. And there ain't no way you're going to come in here and smack us around. And they just let it be known that it wasn't happening tonight.
Hey, I gotta honor this request, man, because he's one of us. He's a family member. He lost a family member today, so I want to give a quick moment of silence for brother Gene. His homegoing was today. My man's Bert, one of his good friends right now, man. Just a quick moment of silence.
Yeah, man.
Much respect.
You know, yeah.
All
That
right,
was
rest
so.
in peace, Gene.
So what's next for the Sixers?
Charlotte Hornets.
Tomorrow
Hornets.
in Charlotte.
Oh man, back to back. Ugh.
I like it. You know,
You sure you gonna like it, or you gonna be in the kitchen making that stuffing and them yams and stuff?
That's
You gonna have your apron on?
After tonight, I don't care what they do tomorrow. This was the game that meant a lot to me. So, Charlotte. These guys are having their own conversation. I don't even know what they're talking about.
Listen.
BG
Welcome.
just decided not to go to bed.
BG just came back from the gym. He's chilling.
I was about to say it's 6 o'clock in the morning. Ain't no going to bed. I'm about to get up. I'm about to go shower and get ready for work.
Decided not to go to sleep tonight.
I'm about to shower and go to
Was
work.
it worth it, BG?
It was definitely worth it. Obviously, we have a thing with Brooklyn right now. Who won the trade? Who didn't win the trade? Although this wasn't our best against their best, I love that they came in here and they got to get back on that they got to get back on 95. Sad. I love that. Like, I don't care who played. I don't care who did play, who didn't play. I don't care. The end result was the Sixers won, the Brooklyn Nets lost. Get on that bus and take your asses back to Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Much respect to Hondo on the move from YouTube. He's saying great shows. Keep it up, guys. Salute to you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can join the ride with us. Watch our past shows if you haven't already. You know, we enjoy doing this for y'all, man. It's a sacrifice.
Hey, and Sims, that was an over under as well.
Yes,
That was over under as well.
And I think we all got it.
No, we didn't all get it because one of us did not submit over unders this game.
Oh yeah,
I did submit them.
No, you
I did
not.
submit them.
This man tried to come. This man tried to come with 3 minutes left in halftime, talking about take my over and under picks.
Four people had double figures when you made your call.
Listen, I'm sorry, you guys. These are my older brothers. We fight every day. This is what we do. I'm counting my over unders. I don't know what they're doing.
No,
at the end of the season, when we tally it up,
so they get counted.
No, you're not.
I'm putting mine down.
No,
Whatever.
you're not.
You
Listen,
say what
bro.
you want.
Listen, if you late, you late. That's it. You ain't gonna Brody them picks in here.
4 players had double figures when you said over on 4.5 players.
No, it was second quarter. How was that even possible? What are we doing?
They was cooking in the first half.
That's what I want you to do. Go look at the stats through second quarter. We had 4 players with double figures in the second quarter.
I wasn't looking at that.
Oh, you wasn't. You was watching the game.
Wasn't looking. No, I'm going to look at it and say, "Oh, let me put."
Were you watching the game? Were you watching the game?
No, he was seasoning turkey.
Yeah, I was.
Oh man.
Hey, I would appreciate it if y'all didn't. I would appreciate it if y'all didn't talk about my favorite holiday because the food that I'm gonna be eating ain't the same as what y'all gonna be eating.
MREs.
It's not gonna be quite as good as what y'all gonna be eating. So I'd rather not talk about it.
I'm gonna put a plate in the freezer for you, like Grandma used to do, and we're gonna thaw that joint out in January when you come home. You know what I'm saying? Gonna thaw it right on out. It's gonna taste like it just was made. You know what I mean? Damn. Aunt Sims.
Aunt Sims. You don't realize how we was cooking
in the first.
We was cooking, dog. You talking about something? Oh yeah, we gonna have more than 4 players in double figures. No shit, Sherlock.
I think the most we were down in this game was like 2 points. We just, start to finish. I don't know.
Hey, real quick,
That's why I gave D'Anthony Melton my flowers tonight. Every time Brooklyn looked like they was trying to do something, this man threw a 3-pointer and said, "Shut up." Took the lead back. Every time they took the lead, D'Anthony Melton scored a 3-pointer to give us the lead back. That's why I got my flowers.
Hey, Aunt Sims. Yeah, absolutely right. Absolutely right. we are going to be at BG's mama's house very soon. Very.
yeah.
It's been a
Hey, I
long
got a
You
quick
already,
question.
hey, listen.
Go ahead, BJ.
Yeah, I know the rule is once you ain't with us, you're against us. But what y'all think about the crowd even booing when Steph Curry was getting the ball?
It's Philly, baby.
It's Philly, man.
I get it,
It's Philly.
but
Why
I
were
still
they
don't
doing
agree with it.
Steph Curry?
Because
It blew my mind. I'm like,
I
no,
think
no,
that
you
was a
don't.
sarcastic boo. Like, yo, you should
They
still
were
be
hardly
here.
even
You
booing
should
then.
still
and-
be here.
Let's not
know?
forget. Let's not forget when we was in the playoffs last year. That man was sitting on front row watching our games.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
he
but
got traded.
listen,
We didn't want to lose him. I didn't agree with
listen.
that.
He knows. Listen, Seth ain't dumb. He knows if you're on the
Again,
court playing against us, you are the enemy.
Right.
You're the
Right.
enemy, but we're not booing Kevin Durant. We're not booing other players. Why were we booing Seth? Like, he gave us everything he had when he was here, and we didn't want to lose him. He just happened to be a casualty of the trade because we had
Guilty
to
by
that bump.
association. I'm with the fans. I don't care.
Listen. If it's any move that we can make this year, and I would love Seth back, but if there's any move that we can make this year, I would love to have another shooter on a roster, if possible, a 3-point specialist. Just if Cork Moss could do what he did tonight, if Cork Moss could start shooting again, great. But if he's not, I would love to, bring a shooter on. I think that was going to be sorely missed once the starting lineup gets back intact.
They
I talked
need
to
be
Danny.
able
I talked to
get
Danny
rid
yesterday. He said
of
he ready.
them.
Danny ready?
I talked-
Oh, you talked to your cousin,
He said-
huh?
Yo, I ain't
He said
gonna
he ready
lie.
whenever.
I knew he was gonna have a good night when Korkmaz shot that leaner. He held on to it for a while he was leaning to the side. I didn't even think he was gonna let go of the ball for real. I thought he was gonna call travel. He ended up throwing it up and made it. And he didn't even touch the rim.
That's when Cork Moss has got it going on confidence wise. When he's shooting those off balance shots and the off balance threes, man. I'm hoping he's back because when Cork Moss is on, man, he's a nice addition to this team.
Yo,
Damn.
Carl been saying,
That's when he was here.
That man didn't even play his whole career in the NBA, man. He played overseas for a while too, man. It's not right. Leave
Speaking of
Seth alone,
overseas, you
man.
see
He's
how
all right,
Dwight's
man.
lighting it up.
I like Seth simply
Yo.
because yes,
I do
he
too.
wasn't consistent in the regular season, but in the playoffs, he was our second best player 2 years in a row.
You,
in the
you
playoffs.
think the conversations on the dinner table at Thanksgiving be weird after that?
Oh yeah,
Maybe.
Thanksgiving gonna be weird in the Curry Rivers household.
Yeah, right.
Facts. Big facts. Big facts.
All right, y'all.
Yeah,
Get to
most
see that time over here.
Yeah,
That
it's
was a
already
great
that time
game.
all over the place. You already know what I'm about to tell y'all. Y'all see it hovering right on top of our heads, right up there, right there, right there, right there. All those icons. We on Spotify. We on Apple Podcasts. We on iHeartRadio, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. You feel me? We depend on word of mouth. Don't forget to tell a friend, tell a friend about the East Leaf Sixers podcast.
And make sure you subscribe, like, comment, give us all the love.
We depend
Yeah,
on that word of mouth advertising.
what
So
she
make-
said.
Make sure y'all reach out. Now, Jose, if they didn't understand that in the English language, can you explain it to them a different way?
Benjamin Simos es basura. No te
Wet.
olvides.
Adios, amigos.
No te olvides. Decirle a un amigo que le diga a un amigo que le diga a un amigo about the East Leaf Sixers podcast. Wepa. If y'all ain't know what I said at first. If you don't
I knew
know,
what you said.
He's a
I
wild
know.
guy. He's a wild guy.
We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Basura.
For the Charlotte
Yes,
Hornets.
sir. Everybody have a great night. Also tomorrow, come check us out tomorrow. We got another back-to-back when we play Charlotte. East Leaf Sixers signing off.
Peace out.
Let's go Sixers.